Alright, good afternoon. This is Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services. Okay, guys, this is a part 2 to this color recording playback on the Sony Av-8650. Alright, guys, we are now playing the recording back. This is in the play position, and you can see it does record color bars just fine. Alright, and the levels in record position are exactly the way they were in the, the levels in the playback position are exactly the way they were when they were being recorded. So this deck records really good in color. As you can tell, we got good color playback. It's looking really good. So I think we just need to do a deep cleaning to the switches and the trimmers on the color board, which is located on the side of the unit. We're going to work on that and try to get all that done. But as you can tell, the playback is looking really good, guys. Alright, this thing records really nice. This is a test tape that I made. I recorded 30 minutes of color bars, and there's a test, and it works very, very well. So I think he's going to be very pleased once I get this thing cleaned up a little bit and fix a few other things. This deck is working good now. It's just from age, from sitting, not being used. A lot of these machines, they use this fine grease on electronic components, and once that contaminates the components from sitting, especially electrical components, you get these not shorts but delays and contacts when you fire it up after a period of time, and in this case it'd be playing back color until it finds itself, or you physically force it switch wise to kick back in place, and then it will kick back into the color position. It's just from fatigue and dirt and crap like that. So we're going to clean that color board like I did the other one. We're going to clean this switch up here, and you might ask, what do you use? This is some great stuff, guys. It's called electrical cleaner or electronic cleaner. You can get it at AutoZone. This stuff removes grease and all that crap. This is really, really a good cleaner for that type of thing. I don't really ever get much into showing people the repairs and how I do them, but I just wanted to show you guys that we did get this thing recording. So it is in the playback position, which is in this position here. And these switches sometimes get very dirty as well. So I'm going to spray clean some switches, things like that. Try to take care of the fatigue issue that this deck has. It doesn't have a repair issue. It has a serious fatigue issue from sitting for a long time, besides all the mechanics and everything I did on the top of it and getting it back to factory settings, which was a challenge. The guy, whoever worked on this deck and wherever it came from, they put the springs in the wrong positions. They this one playback spindle wheel, which is your tension wheel, which puts tension on this particular playback spindle, was not making contact. It was in a stuck position, even in the play position. It's just a lot of different things. You got a lot of little screw adjustments on these, and you know, I've been doing it for decades, so I know what the settings should be and just about where the tension should be. And anybody who's like a weekend warrior that knows nothing about obsolete video broadcast equipment or equipment of this age, don't attempt to work on this stuff if you just don't know what you're doing. I mean, even if you take pictures and try putting everything back together, you still have to do all the tension alignments, which, if you're not a professional, you'll never get that right, ever. I mean, you got to know what you're doing with this stuff. But anyways, we got this test tape now playing, and it's playing back exactly the way the recording levels were coming in. So it's playing the video signal exactly the way the video signal was coming into the deck, and you can tell it's looking good. Great tracking, good color. So I just think it just needs a good cleaning. I think we're gonna really be set for this guy. I think he's gonna be pretty happy once I get this cleaned up. It's working 99% better than it did, I'll tell you that. This thing was screwed. The playback issue he was talking about with the scanner, oh my god, that was so evident. After 20 minutes of playing it, when I first got it, the scanner was going all over the place because it's very hot here. And like he was telling me, once the machine got really hot, to a certain point, the scanner would start going all over the place. And he was right. He was absolutely right about that. And this is a perfect way to test something like that because, you know, this is 106 degrees here, guys, here in Arizona. I got it on my table, and believe me, it's very, very hot in this garage area right now. So if that was going to start happening when I was checking it before I worked on the capacitors, you would see it right away, and I did. I saw exactly what he was talking about. But changing out high temperature capacitors with new modern ones that can handle the heat stresses took care of that problem. So now he doesn't have any scanner issues. This is back to factory settings, so when he's using it for production, he won't have it having problems going out of sync. This is really, really cool, guys. I think this is fantastic fix, fantastic repair. It's pretty much general as always. I work on an awful lot of these machines, so I've done 8650s for decades, so I know what to do and what to look for, and this machine is no different than any of the other ones, but we had to do a lot of repairs due to the fact people neglect, people not knowing what they're doing. I had to redo everybody else's work, which I hate doing. It's just such a pain in the ass. But we got it all back to where it belongs, and we're just going to clean the color board, try to fix the skew on the side, and I think we're going to have this exactly the way he wants it. Hope you enjoy this video.